Steven's blood type is AB. That's very rare and the same as mine.
Don't look at that.
Why not, Vic?
Because it's dumb. It has every burp, every diaper change. All those things are in there, and it is only interesting to a nervous mother.
Oh. Or a new father.
What?
His blood type is the same as mine, Vicky.
Good. Well, any time then that he would need a blood transfusion, we would know to go to...
Come on, Vic, it's a very rare blood type.
I know.
You know, when I asked you a question the first time, you gave me a lot of double talk.
Oh, Jake...
Vicky, listen to me. I was willing to overlook it. You were pregnant and you were under a lot of pressure, but now that I see this, I don't know.
Well, you had no right to go looking in this because
I want
this is
you to tell me the truth. Is Steven my son?
Okay. Just take it easy. Calm down. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Hey,
Cass, no,
Stacy, stay out of this.
You stay out of it. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I had no idea.
That's right, she didn't, but I'm handling things
Cass,
now.
you're ruining things. You're gonna end up with nothing.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions, okay? So stop rearranging the furniture, why don't you? Answer me some questions, and then I'll leave you alone, and everybody will be very, very happy, okay, Derek? That's your name, isn't it, Derek?
You told him.
Cass, I promised him confidentiality.
Tell him everything I said?
I didn't.
I don't want to know everything you said. I just want the gun. I want to know where it is. The one you took from Felicia.
It's right here.
Yes, Commissioner, I understand you have your procedures, but I know my daughter, and her husband as well, feels very strongly there is something wrong here.
Yeah, I know it, Mac.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Frank. Well, I'd appreciate that very much. Goodbye. He's going to send an officer out. He'll take statements from each one of us, and then they'll look into it officially.
I don't know what to tell him. She just dropped out of sight. All I got was a 30-second phone call.
Well, at least you had that, Sam.
Look, I'm gonna call Julianne, see if she knows something. Oh, it's all my fault. I should have pinned her down. I should have made her talk to me.
Sam, you treated Amanda exactly the way she asked you to treat her.
I know she was trying to tell me something. I just know it. If something happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
I can't believe you found me.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? Now, it looks like to me that these bars are put on this window after this house is built, and I think that I can pry them off, Amanda.
Dustin put them there. You were so right about him. I was so stupid to ever trust him.
Wait a second. This is gonna make way too much noise.
All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Will you read to me, Julia? You know how I love it when you read to me.
Of all the strange things that Alice saw journeying through the looking glass,
Amanda, that's
this
true.
was the one that she always remembered most.
You wouldn't believe what this guy expects me to do.
Years afterwards.
Come on, hurry up. I never know when he's going to show up here.
As if it had been only yesterday.
Thank you, Julianne. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Julianne's she's gonna call around, see if Amanda checked in with anybody.
Look, Sam, I'm not trying to minimize this.
I know that.
But it could be exactly as Amanda said.
Mac, I'm sorry. I don't care what she was working on. She wouldn't be gone this long, and she sure would have called to see how Allie was.
Yes, that part bothers me, too.
I should have made her stay at that christening. I should have told her it was just a story.
Sam, is that the kind of marriage you want, where you lay down the law, she mutely obeys?
Doesn't sound half bad right now. Where is that cop?
Besides, you cannot take all this on yourself. Iris gave her the assignment. Rachel and I have always encouraged her.
Yeah, but we made this dumb agreement. We were both going to go after our careers separately with no interference from the other. That's really stupid, you know? We've got a daughter to think of.
You can...
Hi.
Rachel,
Hi,
your plane's not due yet, darling.
I caught an
I'm so
early
glad you're
flight.
home.
Oh, I missed you so much. Hi, Sam. Well, the baby is here. Is Amanda here, too? What is it? Mac, what's wrong? Something's wrong.
The setting sun streaming through his hair and shining on his
What are you
armor
doing?
in a blaze of light.
It's just shutting the curtains. Isn't that acceptable?
The horse,
Of course.
quietly moving about, with the reins hanging loose on his neck.
Well, no, I can't practice if you do that.
You actually were practicing?
Yes. I figured that the only way I'm going to ever get out of here is if I do what you say.
Smart girl.
There are going to be some conditions, though.
You're not exactly in a position to make conditions.
Oh, I think I am.
Do you?
If I don't pass as Julia, I don't get to go home, right?
Right.
But you don't get what you want either. So, I think it's the best of both our interests if I'm at least in decent shape when we try to pull this thing off.
So what are these conditions?
I don't want you running in and out of here when I'm trying to sleep. You were in and out of this room all last night. I hardly closed my eyes.
Well, maybe you should just learn to trust me more.
Oh, get real, Dustin. I mean it. I'm gonna fall apart if I don't have any privacy.
Well, if we're so worried about your physical condition, maybe we better just shut the window.
No. Look, do we have a deal? I get some time to myself, and you get a convincing Julia.
You're more like Julia than I thought. I used to call her my little terrorist because she was so skillful at making demands. And so beautiful.
Get away.
Put the gun down. Please, put it away. One accident is enough. Thank you.
You're a fairly edgy person, aren't you there, Derek? It's going to be awfully difficult building a defense based on somebody like you.
It's all in the statement that he was going to sign.
I don't want to cause you any trouble. I really mean that. I just want the gun. You took that from Felicia after she fainted, didn't you? I want to hear everything that you saw the night that Jason Frame was murdered.
Yes, I told you, it's all in here.
I don't want to read about it. I want to hear it from him. And while you're at it, I want to know why you followed Felicia. Why you terrorized her like that. Why you played that music to her over the telephone that you knew would drive her crazy.
You don't want to hear my side. You've already made up your mind about me.
Oh, you're damn right about that. Felicia wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't tried to turn her into some kind of a mental case before her party.
You lied to me!
I didn't know he was gonna follow me. I didn't think he would do something so low. You set me up, Cass.
And it's a good thing I did. Otherwise, there's no telling what this guy would have done.
Hey, get him! Get him here! Get him!
Cass, leave him alone!
No! No!
Don't! You're gonna hurt him!
Get out of here!
You're gonna hurt him!
No!
Stop it!
No!
Please, leave him alone! Stephen is not your son.
Vicky, he's got the same blood type as mine.
Mine, too.
Yours.
Yes, I have the same AB blood as you do.
Oh, come on, Vicky. I know you well enough to know when you're doing a tap
A
dance.
tap dance? We are talking about my son, Jake. How dare you question who the father
I'll
is?
tell you how I dare, Vicky. In case you forgot, right before you got pregnant, we spent one long, lovely night in the sack.
It was not long and lovely. It was sad and stupid. I let you open that second bottle of wine, knowing that I could not spend another night alone.
I remember I was there.
But that has nothing to do with Stephen.
How do you know that, Vic?
Because I was pregnant before. I just didn't know yet.
But you know now.
Yes.
How?
I told you, Jake, I had tests.
And I told you, Vicky, the tests sometimes can be wrong.
No, they can't, because those people in the hospital have college degrees. They are
come on,
graduates.
give me a break.
No,
That's
you
the
give me a
stupidest thing
break.
I've ever heard.
You give me a break and get off my case. Okay, all right, honey, okay.
Well, what do you know? It's Donna. What's Vicky got you hooked up to a beeper now?
Who are you threatening now, Jake?
And since that phone call, we haven't heard a thing.
But she did tell Sam that it would be a while and that she had to work undercover.
Yes, but not this long. She would never go this long without calling to find out how Allie is. Something's wrong. What if she's hurt?
No, Rachel, look, we've called the hospitals. We also call the cops. They're gonna come over and start looking into it.
Start where? Does anybody have any idea of where she is? Did she say anything to you on the phone?
There was one thing. One thing about the phone call.
What?
Well, when I answered the phone, she called me Sammy. She knows I hate that. She'd never call me that. Unless she was trying to clue me in that something was wrong.
Or unless she couldn't talk? Oh, my gosh.
Look, Rachel, look, I might be totally overreacting to this.
Yeah, or you might not. We've got to find her, Mac.
Come on, Hilda. Now, I'd like you to put the sandwiches down there, please. Thank you.
What's all this?
Hello, Rachel. Well, it's sustenance for the long vigil.
What are you talking about, long vigil?
Well, I just want to try and help you locate Amanda.
Help us find her? You're the reason she's missing, Iris.
There's something different about you all of a sudden.
No, there isn't.
Yes. There's a sureness, a calmness that wasn't there before. It's very attractive. But unfortunately, this is business.
And we're not going to get anything done if I don't get some rest.
Soothing, isn't it? I'll see you in the morning.
Great.
First thing.
Amanda, that guy is sick. I had no idea.
Why didn't you tell me that I looked like his wife?
Because it never occurred to me. You two are totally different.
How are you coming with these?
I got a pride off right here. What I need you to do is push. Push, Amanda. Come on, push. Come on.
Wait.
Amanda, I got it.
God,
I
it's
got
10
it.
o'clock.
I got it. What does that mean?
That means we've got to hurry up. Andrews makes his final rounds here at 10 o'clock.
Who is Andrews?
It's Dustin's man Friday. Just come on, hurry up.
Amanda, there you go. It's a crack right there. Come on, Amanda. Come on, Amanda. You gotta squeeze out. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a girl. You got it. There you go. Come on.
I'm caught.
No, you're not. Come on, Amanda.